Hey y'all, and welcome back. I am so glad to have you. Today I'm making kind of a little lunch, I guess you call it. Me and a friend got talking the other night, and she was telling me how much she loved the teriyaki chicken sandwiches from Red Robin, and I've never been to a Red Robin at all. So she showed me a picture of it, and I'm like, that looks really good. And I haven't looked it up. I haven't done anything else. I'm like, I need to make a teriyaki chicken sandwich and see how it turns out. Now, this is going to be a very basic one. I'll go ahead and tell you straight off, I meant to pick up mushrooms because I think sauteed mushrooms on this would have been delicious, but I forgot to get them, so there's that. But looking at what I did pick up, I think this is going to turn out really well. Some very basic ingredients, but it's going to go together so well. Now, I'm really excited because I love teriyaki chicken, but so I'm really excited to try this sandwich. So I went ahead and fired up the Blackstone, got everything going on low, getting it all ready to cook up this chicken. Now, one thing I am adding, I'm putting bacon on this because bacon. You gotta say anything else? Bacon. I mean, why not? Now, also, like I said, this is kind of a very basic sandwich. Like every other recipe I do, there's a million different ways you can make it yours. And again, y'all been doing a great job of it. Let me know in the comments what you would do to your sandwich to make it yours. Different kind of cheese, jalapenos, mushrooms, whatever it may be. Let me know. Y'all are coming up with some amazing ideas. Love reading them. I try to comment on everything as soon as I can. So please keep that up. I'm really enjoying it. But for right now, let's get over here to the griddle and let's see if it's ready to cook. Well, I'm seeing that white smoke. That means this griddle is ready for some groceries. Throw down a little bit of oil first. Throw down some oil right there. Take it and just kind of spread it around a little bit. And let's get this chicken going. And let's give it some flavor. Man, that teriyaki sure does smell good. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and flip it and season this other side. Like that right there. There we go. Let's go ahead and get our bacon on too. Why not? I think I'm gonna put it right over here. Now this is a meal that will come together really, really fast. It will not take long to get all this put together at all. Man, this chicken right here is smelling so good with that sweet teriyaki on it. And of course, this bacon's over here doing its thing. Man, it's already smelling good. Now, if you watch my channel any at all, whenever I'm cooking bacon, you know I'm not a one flipper. I gotta flip my bacon several times. So let's give it a flip. Real funny about the bacon. And that's just me. There we go. Bacon's flipped. So what I'm trying to do is just let that chicken get a good char on one side, then we'll give it a flip. Which, speaking of, let's go ahead and check it out and see what it looks like. That's looking pretty good. Let's go ahead and flip it. I do my chicken the same way as the bacon, kind of flip them a couple times. Speaking of which, time to flip the bacon. Yes, sir, looking pretty good, looking pretty good. Things are about halfway done right now. I want to go ahead and set these onions on here, kind of season them up, kind of soften them up, saute them just a little bit. But I want to lay them on here whole, and I'm going to put them over here in this bacon grease, this bacon fat, and just soften them up a little bit. And yep, I'm going to hit it with some sweet teriyaki too. Add a little flavor to them onions. Oh yeah. Man, that chicken's got a pretty color coming on to it right there. And man, I wish you could smell these onions with that teriyaki along with this bacon right here too. Oh boy. All right, this bacon is just about where I want it. So what I'm gonna do is I'll slide it on over, get rid of a little bit of that grease, and I'm gonna toast these buns up in that bacon grease. So I'm just gonna slide the bacon over this way just a little bit, over here. Get rid of a little bit of this grease right here. And toast our buns up. Now use whatever kind of buns you want. I just found these in the grocery store. It's like the artisan kind. I figured they'd look really good. Let's see what that chicken's looking like on the other side. Looking good. Let's give it another flip. If you need to, kind of spin them on around. Like I say, griddle management's key. You know, this is a hotter spot. These are the cooler spots, so move stuff around as you need to. All right, everything's been cruising now for just a few more minutes. Let's check the toast on this bread first. See what it's looking like. Oh, that's looking pretty good, ain't it? Yeah, that's kind of what I want right there. Looking good, looking good. That's good enough. So let's go ahead and take the bread off. Bread's toasted. These onions are just about done. The bacon's done. Chicken's close. Chicken's real close. So I'm gonna go ahead and add some of this teriyaki sauce. Kind of give a nice little glaze on this chicken. Let it cook on in there. Yes, sir, buddy. Let's give it a flip, because I want to coat both sides. There we go. Now that chicken right there is looking really good, y'all. It really is. Look how these onions are turning out also. But now I want some cheese on my chicken, so I got some Swiss cheese here. I figured it'd be good with that teriyaki. You put that on there. Put that one on there. I think I'm kind of separating them just a little bit. There we go. Man, that chicken cooking up in that teriyaki sauce sure is looking good, ain't it? So now, that cheese is pretty much melted down. Let's go ahead and slide things over, put a cutting board on here, start building these sandwiches. So I'm gonna slide this onion, try to keep it in one piece here. Back here in the back, same with this one. Grab a handy dandy cutting board, put on a griddle, come back and get our buns. Let's sit them out. Well, it's time to start building, I guess. Let's start off with our chicken here. Get it on here. Yes, sir. Look at that. We get more of this little glaze and put on top here. Get some of that flavor going here. Oh, there we go. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what we want, that flavor. Oh yeah, this is gonna be good. Let's try some onion on here now. Like that. What I'm talking about. Grab some of this bacon. Probably should have cut more bacon, but that's fine. What I'll do is I might just cut that in half. Take this bacon, we'll just kind of rip it in half and put it on there like that. Ooh, that's hot too. Man, these things are coming together right nice, but we ain't done building them yet. So now we pretty much got them built, almost. Let's take them over here and finish them up. Now them came together quickly, but we're not done yet. We just gotta put this lettuce and tomato on. So I think I'm gonna go with tomato. Big old thick slice of tomato right there. That's right, tomato. And some of this pretty little lettuce here. Gotta have pretty lettuce for this kind of sandwich. Pretty lettuce. There we go. Let's see, get this other one going here. Uh-oh, wind's blowing my lettuce off, y'all. Kind of windy out here today. Hard to build a pretty sandwich in the wind. There we go. Ain't one thing left to do, and that's top them off. Well, I think that turned out rather good, y'all. Well, I don't know about you, but these may not be the best looking sandwiches I ever made, but I do believe they're gonna be one of the best tasting. I mean, look at all that sauce coming out of that chicken sandwich right there, and that cheese. Y'all look at that nice crispy chicken up in there, with that cheese and that onion and lettuce, tomato, on a toasted bun. My camera won't even focus, it looks so good. Well, that came together a lot faster than I expected to. But man, they look good. I'm really impressed at how they turned out. The smell of them, alone would make me like, I gotta have that. If somebody else ordered this and I seen it, I'm like, I'm buying that next time. I gotta try this out now though. And if y'all been to Red Robin, let me know how these compare as far as looks or whatever. Let me look at that onion hanging off there, y'all. Oh, juice just falling out of it. Dang, that's a big sandwich. I don't even know where to bite it at. Okay. Holy mackerel. Wow, that is good. Where do I start with this burger or sandwich or whatever this is? The chicken. Them chicken thighs, boneless, skinless chicken thighs is what I love to use because they're so tender, full of juice. They're just flavorful cuts of that chicken. But seasoned with that sweet teriyaki and that Kikkoman teriyaki glaze, perfect. But then that onion is just so softly sauteed. It's right on the edge of having no crunch on it. I mean, that's kind of the way I like it. But flavorful. You can still taste the onion in there. Then that tomato, that lettuce on that toasted bun. This sandwich came together better than I expected. So thank you for giving me the idea. Thank you, Gina, for the idea for this sandwich. I had to try it. Once you showed me that picture, I just had to try it. I'm glad I did now because I will be making these a lot more. Now, I made two just because I made one for me, one for the missus, and it's lunchtime. So I need to take these in, get her fed because, you know, happy wife, happy life. You know how that goes. So with that being said, hope you're enjoying the videos. If you are, please share them out. Loving all the comments, all the suggestions you give me, loving all the feedback from everything. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all your support. And I got to get this inside, and we'll see you next time.